Number 1. 1973 Buick Century Custom Coupe 2D, $4,800, Beech Grove, Indiana. This 1973 Buick Century Custom Coupe looks like a solid old-school cruiser with its original numbers-matching 350 V8 still in place. According to the seller, the drivetrain has been completely gone through and the car is described as highway-ready with only 60K original miles showing. The body and interior both appear to be in respectable condition for the age, although the seats will need recovering and a few small rust spots still need attention. Overall, this sounds like a realistic driver-quality Buick that could be improved while still being enjoyed on the road. Number 2. 1978 Buick Regal Custom Coupe 2D, $5,000, Conneaut, Ohio. This 1978 Buick Regal is presented as a rust-free daily driver, powered by a 6-cylinder engine with a 3-speed automatic transmission. The seller says the car runs, brakes, and handles very well, and has been regularly driven. Recent cosmetic updates include a new vinyl roof and fresh paintwork on the passenger side. For someone looking for a usable late 70s GM coupe without taking on a full restoration project, this Regal sounds like a fairly honest cruiser. Number 3. 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass, $3,500, Kutztown, PA. This 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass is a running and moving project car that still needs brake work and some rust repair around the fenders. The seller originally planned to restore it, but never found the time to move forward with the project. Showing 64K miles, the car appears to be complete and still usable as a starting point for someone wanting an affordable Cutlass project. It's not advertised as road-ready, but it does sound like a straightforward budget restoration candidate. Number 4. 1979 Ford Fairmont, $4,350, Birmingham, Michigan. This 1979 Ford Fairmont has stayed in the same family since the 1980s and now wears an aging black repaint over its original burnt orange finish. The faded paint and exposed orange underneath give the car a naturally worn patina look. Powered by the inline-6 and automatic transmission, the seller says it's still regularly driven during warm months. It does need floor repairs, a headliner fix, and some interior attention, but overall, it sounds like a dependable old cruiser with personality. Number 5. 1979 Porsche 924, $700, Chilton, Wisconsin. This Porsche 924 is clearly a project, but it comes with a surprisingly solid body and reportedly little rust underneath. The previous owner had started converting the car to carburetors, and the current setup includes a fuel cell and electric fuel pump. The engine turns over, though the car will need further work before becoming roadworthy again. With a clean title and a very low asking price, this could appeal to someone looking for an inexpensive entry into vintage Porsche ownership. Number 6. 1978 Pontiac Bonneville, $2,000, Southfield, Michigan. This 1978 Pontiac Bonneville comes with a 403 big block and reportedly still runs, drives, and shifts well. The seller mentions that a lot of money was previously invested into the car mechanically. It does need a right front control arm and some carburetor adjustment, but overall it sounds like a usable full-size GM project. For the price, it could make an affordable cruiser with a little sorting. Number 7. 1970 Lotus Europa, $5,000, Huntington, West Virginia. This Lotus Europa is described exactly as it is, a full-blown project car. The mid-engine fiberglass-bodied sports car still has its Renault engine and 4-speed transmission, but the engine currently only turns over and does not run. Several components have been removed but are included with the car, including the gauges and pedals. For someone wanting a rare and unusual European project, this Lotus could be an interesting long-term restoration. Number 8. 1977 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, $5,000, Merrill, Wisconsin. This 1977 Camaro LT has received several upgrades over the years, including a small block Chevy with performance parts, 3.73 rear gears, and a turbo 400 automatic transmission with a ratchet shifter. The seller says it's a very solid car that can still be driven regularly. The interior has also seen updates with new carpet and headliner installed. It may not be a factory original Camaro anymore, but it sounds like a usable street cruiser with muscle car attitude. Number 9. 1974 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, $5,000, East Liverpool, Ohio. This 1974 Corvette Stingray T-Top is described as a clean driver with a 350 V8, headers, stainless exhaust, and new tires. The seller also notes that the car has had only 2 owners. It appears to be more of a driver-quality Corvette than a full restoration project. For someone wanting an affordable mid-70s Corvette with usable upgrades already installed, this one could be worth a closer look. Number 10. 1979 Chevrolet Camaro, $2,650, Allington, Michigan. This 1979 Camaro is being sold strictly as a project after developing a rod knock. The engine still turns over, and the seller says the floorboards and frame remain solid overall. It's not a Z28, but it is a factory V8 car with air conditioning and comes with a clean title. For buyers willing to source another engine, this could be a decent foundation for a budget second-generation Camaro build.
Number 11. 1966 Ford Galaxy 500, $4,500, Lexington, SC. This 1966 Ford Galaxy 500 is described as a complete, numbers-matching survivor with its original 289 V8 and factory air conditioning still in place. The seller claims the odometer shows just over 28,000 miles, and much of the car appears to remain original. According to the listing, the glass is all good, most of the chrome still shines nicely, and the interior remains largely intact. The seats reportedly only have split seams, while the foam and springs are still in surprisingly good shape for the age. Rust is present in areas like the trunk pan, but the seller says the floors don't appear to have major holes. Overall, this sounds like an honest, full-size Ford project with solid originality and realistic restoration potential. Number 12. 1976 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Z51 Coupe 2D, $4,500, Minoka, Illinois. This 1976 Corvette Stingray is being sold mainly as a repair or parts project. The seller says the engine will run when fuel is poured directly into the carburetor, suggesting the fuel system likely needs attention. There isn't much detail provided about the rest of the car, but the Corvette does appear complete from the listing. With a 100,000 mile chassis, it's probably better viewed as a driver restoration candidate rather than a finished collector car. For someone wanting an affordable C3 Corvette project, this could be a decent starting point if the fuel-related issues turn out to be straightforward.
Number 13. 1973 Mercury Capri, $3,500, Atlanta, Georgia. This 1973 Mercury Capri stands out as a fairly uncommon compact coupe, powered by a 2600 V6 paired with a manual transmission. The seller also mentions front and rear spoilers along with alloy wheels already installed. The car is described as a strong candidate for restoration, racing, or simply adding to a vintage collection. While detailed condition information is limited, the Capri appears complete and retains much of its period character. Older Mercury Capris are not something you see every day, especially with a manual transmission. For someone wanting a smaller vintage project outside the usual muscle car crowd, this one could be an interesting option. Number 14. 1977 Jeep Wrangler Sport SUV 2D, $4,500, Defiance, Ohio. This 1977 Jeep CJ7 comes equipped with a 304 V8, 3-speed manual transmission, and working 4x4. The seller says the Jeep runs and drives well, and even mentions that smaller details like the clock and tachometer still function properly. The frame is described as clean, and the Jeep has already received new floor pans while still keeping its original metal body. That combination could make it appealing for someone wanting an older CJ without starting from complete rust repair. It's not presented as a show-quality Jeep, but it does sound like a usable vintage 4x4 that could still be enjoyed immediately while improving smaller details over time.
Number 15. 1976 Mercedes-Benz 240D, $2,000, Cedar, Michigan. This manual transmission 240D is clearly being sold as a project, but the seller says the diesel engine did start after sitting for more than 2 years. Old Mercedes diesels are known for durability, which makes this one somewhat tempting despite the issues. The car reportedly has strong paint, but the frame rest and oil leak near the filter area will need attention before it could be considered dependable again. The seller also makes it clear this is aimed at someone comfortable working on vintage diesel Benz models. For the right buyer, this could be an affordable entry into classic Mercedes ownership with the added rarity of a manual transmission setup. Number 16. 1974 Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL, $1,400, Cumming, Georgia. This 1974 Mercedes 450 SEL has been sitting in storage for over 20 years and is now being offered mostly as a parts car or heavy project. The seller says the engine was turned over recently, so it may not be seized. The body has several rough spots and the interior is described as tired, but the car does include usable spare parts. Finished in Byzantine gold with parchment interior, it still carries some classic luxury car presence despite the condition. At this price point, it's probably best suited for someone already familiar with vintage Mercedes sedans or needing donor parts for another W116 project.
Number 17. 1971 Chevrolet Silverado, $1,500, Mullica Hill, NJ. This 1971 Chevrolet C20 project truck still has its good-wrench 350 V8 and 3-on-the-tree manual transmission setup. The engine currently turns partially by hand, although the truck has clearly been sitting for quite some time. The seller openly mentions rust, dents, and dings throughout the body, but also says it could make a cool rat rod or restoration project. A clean title is included, which helps make the truck a little more approachable as a long-term build. For buyers who enjoy rough old pickups with potential, this Chevy sounds more like a realistic budget project than a polished classic. Number 18. 1961 Chevrolet C20 Stepside, $3,500, Aiken, SC. This 1961 Chevy Apache Stepside is another restoration project, but it appears to retain many original components, including the straight-six engine and manual transmission. The seller says the engine still turns over by hand. The truck reportedly includes a nice original seat and fuel tank, while the doors and hood are said to be in better condition than most examples from this era. A clean South Carolina title is also included. It's definitely not road-ready, but the classic stepside styling alone gives this truck plenty of appeal for someone wanting an old-school pickup restoration.
Number 19. 1978 Ford Mustang Coupe 2D, $800, Middletown, PA. This late 70s Mustang is a simple non-running project powered by a 4-cylinder engine and automatic transmission. The seller mainly describes it as either a restoration candidate or a parts car. A clean title is included, and the car appears complete enough to save if someone wanted an inexpensive Fox Body-era project. At only $800, expectations should probably stay realistic regarding condition. Still, for buyers looking for a very low-budget Mustang project, this one could at least provide a starting point.
Number 20. 1964 Ford Thunderbird, $350, Castelia NC. This 1964 Thunderbird is basically being sold as a leftover parts car after the current owner removed several pieces they needed for another project. Missing parts include the dashboard, windshield, door cards, and some trim pieces. The seller says the car has no title and may head to the crusher soon if nobody buys it. Even so, there are apparently still usable components remaining for someone restoring another Thunderbird. At only a few $100s, this is really more of a donor car situation than a restoration candidate, but older Thunderbird parts are becoming harder to find. Which one would you save? The Buick Century, the CJ7, or that wild Lotus Europa project? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest classic car finds every week.